Yeah, so this is going to be the first, let's say, unboxing of the, I expect two rods. One is going to be Daiwa Presso Air AGS in 510 Ultra, basically XUL, extra ultralight, and the other one is supposed to be the Daiwa Presso. I believe it's the model for Australia, which I haven't seen around, and when I saw it basically in the offer, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Because that's 6 foot and it's also up to 3 grams, so it should be interesting kind of to. I'm not going to make a comparison for now, but definitely let's do a little bit of unboxing, a little bit of kind of first impression of the both of those rods. Yeah, nicely packed. Basically just like this. Try not to cut anything else, just the plastic. And we'll see where we are. It's not going to be part of the unboxing, but that's the Daiwa Presso. I believe it's 2000 Presso iprimi 2024. I'm after the long clinic, so I was a little bit tired. But hey, so this is the Presso Air AGS, beautiful kind of premium-ish bag, and this one is basically the 6 foot. I believe the more Australian-ish model. There's no label on this one, so. And there is, let's say, Air AGS is a little bit more premium-ish from those. So let's actually check this one first, the Australian model. Well, I hope it's Australian. This didn't see it much around, so. Yeah, so Fuji guides, I guess. Every rod has a Fuji guides. Beautiful blank. This is the type of handle which people were saying like it feels like a little bit like a broomstick, but when you think about it, it's pretty much just the full size, which is supposed to be actually quite great for basically feeling the bites. The weight of this rod on the 6 foot is basically 68 grams. 0.4 to 3 grams. Yeah, 1 meter 83, so 6 foot. I'm just going to cut this one pretty much straight away. So I'll just go like this. So super thin blank, which, let's say, in comparison to, I have Yamaha Blue Current, what they do is basically they make a thin blank, they roll it, but it's very thick. This one is only a few millimeters, so quite interesting. So it's going to be interesting what kind of recovery, let's say, this rod is going to have. Yeah, tip is, I don't know, like maybe 1.2 millimeters. I would want to measure it. The guides are kind of smaller-ish, but definitely not the micro guides, so there shouldn't be much issues with them. Let's say with the knots. Even the leader going through the, although I rarely do it, so I'll just check it like this. Interesting. So yeah, for the 6 foot, there's no wobbliness at all. Cool. It's cool. this rod, let's say, in comparison, the Blue Current from Yamaha, it's still a little bit more kind of like. The whole rod is a little bit more flexible, I guess. But this one is supposed to have quite nice parabolic action, so yeah, I'll definitely make a few videos of it. Let's say casting with it. Let's take it apart just a little bit. I want to just tear this one out just to see the handle in its full beauty or not beauty, but definitely got my attention. I was like, yeah, why not? I have one which is up to 3 grams, which is only, it's the old first Presso, and basically overall I just love that rod. So next one, although I said I'm not going to unbox it, I will, because I just want to see or feel what it feels like basically with the reel. This one, the, let's say, Australian version, the Presso Australia, whatever, it's going to be paired with this reel, and more than likely with the, I'm the braid guy, so I'm going to pair it more than likely with the P25, so it's like pretty much 0.025-30 millimeters braid, which is going to be more than likely Daiwa Pro X, or thinner, we'll see. So, and this is the reel, which is going to be paired with. So I have the 21 version, I believe, and I was super happy with that. So unfortunately I used to have two on the sale when the new one came out. They used to be like, you could buy them basically for 50 quid, so actually cheaper than legalis on certain French side. But then I lost one on the boat with the up to 5 gram iprimi, so I was like, yeah, let's buy some kind of a little bit of replacement. Yeah, generally great, smooth feeling. There is a little bit of resistance, but again, it's a super new reel. Yeah, super smooth. So we'll see how it's going to look like kind of there, and then we're going to just unbox Air AGS. I couldn't resist. I was like, I'll just unbox the freaking reels or the rods. But let's unbox it. We have everything. Kind of, at least we're going to see how it matches. And I think it's going to match just, yeah. Of course, like, thank you iFish Victor for kind of inspiration of spending more money. But like, yeah, I couldn't resist. Because this more than likely it's going to be also a little bit of my boat-ish setup. So the balance of the reel, it's pretty much just like this. It's 175 grams. And that's basically how it matches. So same colors, like super modern-ish style. This is the end cap. No, basically stuff for the hooking it. I usually hook it on the frame just over here anyway. And again, just this recovery is just beautiful. So I don't know. Do you need to spend as much for Air AGS? I don't know. We'll see in a second. So. This is basically, let's say, like it's supposed to be like the next level-ish. We'll pull it out and then we'll check basically the specs. So for Air AGS, this is only 5.10, so just a tiny bit shorter. It weighs only 43 grams, gain 0.4 to 3, and we'll see what is the recovery rate in comparison. Much nicer cover, but yeah, with that cover I don't usually use it anyway. Over here you have the certificate, pretty much like with the, mostly with the Yamaha stuff. What is good is they put special pouch for it, not like Yamaha, they don't spend any money pretty much on their covers, so it's pretty much usually just some kind of universal piece. So with this model, what is interesting, it has no butt, very plastic, very much plastic. We'll compare the thickness and stuff like that, basically AGS guides. So I'll just cut it straight away off. And we'll compare the thickness. The weight is more, but again, like more than likely they save like freaking 5 grams just on the handle, because this handle is quite bigger. Similar size guides. How to get this one off without damaging anything. We're just chatting with my friend about, he just broke his C-Buzz rod, so I was like, And today I'm taking my Yamaha. Oh, it wasn't very successful, was it? I'm taking my Yamaha the DZ Nano 93 out for Sivas because there is no swell, so it should be quite interesting. It's going to be fail after fail, I think. Let's turn it this way. Let's get it a bit closer to the blank. Should I get basically upstairs to get a razor? I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to razor anything from this. So we'll compare the connection. Not even compare. This should be just the first impression. Definitely much lighter, so straight away way lighter blank. The guides are more than likely going to be way lighter too. Super sensitive. Yeah, super fast recovery actually. I'll just make a little bit of almost like a first impression comparison. So in regards to the diameter, this one is matte black, and then the blank is kind of similar. That light lacquer or light varnish. So this is a little bit carbonish, stuff like that. A beautiful color, so actually that reel would go quite nice with the both of them color wise. So yeah, I think though with this one, because this one is 175 grams, I'm going to use the Cardiff 2000 XR on this one. Color should be kind of closer-ish. I don't want to buy higher end the reels from Daiwa, at least not for now. Yeah, so that's the length. Pretty much maybe like 2 inches difference. Yeah, definitely 2 inches. Similar handle length, similar reel position. Yeah, the thickness of the blank, it's kind of hard to say which one is actually thinner. Yeah, I would need to measure it, but they are very, very similar, and we'll see with the tips. So towards the left is basically Air AGS, and this one is the Presso AI, and the tips I would say are, yeah, maybe like 1 millimeter thinner for the Air AGS, but they are super similar. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting actually what is going to be the feeling difference. But I think with this this one, the Australian model, basically I didn't expect actually this good recovery, and it seems to be also, it's going to be quite parabolic. Beautiful reel with it, yeah, amazing. And the Air AGS is going to be kind of, let's say, like the luxury version, which I will promise myself not to take it on the boat, because just for the finesse, kind of perching, and maybe for some trout fishing around, when I'm going to be taking just one rod, and when I will want to have something a little bit more special. Yeah, 0 seat, perfect. I think the video should be long enough. So definitely in the future I'm going to do a little bit of fishing with these, and see basically what we can catch, and maybe I'll take them on the same day out with the same line, just compare it. This feels like nothing though. Feels amazing. It's almost like a weird feeling, like similar when I had I believe the Crazy Fish Nano Zero. It's also around 40 grams, but it's tubular tip, so I wanted to have something in a similar range, but with the tubular, so not with the solid tip like the Crazy Fish. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of comparison in the future. But these two rods, yeah, this one is definitely super cool. Love it. So happy about both of those. Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully it gave you some ideas. Hopefully you will not spend as much money as I usually do, but yeah. So both again, all 4 to 3 grams, 6 foot and 5 foot 10. Daiwa Presso, basically, I guess Australia, I will call it, and the next one is Air AGS, like pretty much the high-end-ish model, except the limited, but most of the limited had the solid tip, and I was like, yeah, let's keep it reasonable-ish. Perfect. So again, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you soon.